For the first time in over 30 years, Washington, D.C. went 21 days without a single homicide. This promising start to the new year comes after 2025 saw the city's lowest homicide rate in nearly a decade, and it's all part of the president's effort to make D.C. safe again.
In the history of this country, we have the lowest number of murders. We have the lowest crime, the best crime numbers. That's despite the fact that millions, I say 25 million people, millions of people were let in through the border by Biden. And many of those people were not people you want to have in the country.
Let's bring in Fox News legal analyst Gregg Jarrett. Greg, something obviously changed in a big way. What was it?
Well, it's quite simple. Take the bad guys out, crime goes down. And you saw it in Washington, D.C., where, it used to be crime central, a staggering murder rate, more than 200 years. Suddenly that plummeted when Trump poured in federal resources, sent in the National Guard, and you saw violent crime drop 50% to a 30-year low. Homicides, robberies, dangerous assaults, carjackings, all of that dropped by 30 to 50%. They took the gangs and the drug traffickers off the streets, along with their vast arsenal of guns. And the D.C. police union cheered Trump, and so did minority neighborhoods, disproportionately victimized. But the president also did something else important. He ordered more aggressive prosecutions, and of course it worked. No more dismissed cases. The lesson is when you take the career criminals out of action, of course the crime rate's going to drop. It's common sense, but you can't seem to tell that to blue cities because their politicians care more about protecting criminals than innocent victims of crime, Lawrence.
So when you look at the year-to-date D.C. crime rate, homicides are down 80%, assaults with a dangerous weapon up 30%, robbery down 58%, though, burglary down 47%. This is a huge one. The motor vehicle theft, all those kids that were running around taking people's cars, that's down 57%. All crime is down 26%. So is this a model now for the country?
Oh, I think absolutely, Lawrence, it is. People were walking and living in fear in Washington, D.C. Suddenly that's changed. Everybody reported the one homicide that occurred just a few days ago. It used to be they wouldn't even report it. It was so common. But now it's rare, just one so far this year, which I think sets a record.
Here's the president on national crime. Watch.
In the history of this country, we have the lowest number of murders. We have the lowest crime, the best crime numbers. That's despite the fact that millions, I say 25 million people, millions of people were let in through the border by Biden. And many of those people were not people you want to have in the country.
Of course, the president makes the link also with the legal criminals in the country as well that he deported.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you were to look at a graph of the safest places versus the most dangerous places in the United States, they tend to be all of the blue cities. They need to reevaluate good law enforcement and start getting tough on crime, Lawrence.
Yeah, I think that's the part that people miss in this anti-ICE message is that they don't like any cops. They made that very clear, and we saw what happened during the first wave of defund the police. Crime went out of control. We don't want to repeat history. Greg, thanks so much for joining the program.
My pleasure.
Hey, it's Will Kane. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Kane podcast for full episodes right now.